What's up again, YouTube? I am here again to shed light onto a question that theists can't quite seem to come up with the right answer to. Granted, there are a bunch of those, but I'm only going to deal with one right now. That question is, what exactly is atheism? Many of y'all attempt to label atheism as just another religion with its own dogmatic views. That could not be more incorrect. Atheism is just what the name says. A, coming from the Greek for without, and theism, meaning, well, theism. So atheism without theism. Seems simple enough. But atheism isn't simply another religion. It's the antecedent of religion. There is no special building where we all meet once a week to compare clothing. There is no one preaching what we all need to believe. Only outspoken people saying what they believe. There are no holy documents, and there is no prerequisite for what you must believe. The only commonality amongst atheists is a skeptical mind. It's amorphous, lacking any kind of structure. The only defining characteristic being that it's not theistic. It's like the word asymmetrical. Symmetry is when, if cut in half, the two sides of an object will be equally proportionate. Asymmetry is anything that does not meet that criteria. Symmetry is well defined, whereas the only way to define something as asymmetrical is to say that it's without symmetry. Theism is also clearly defined as a doctrine or belief in a god or gods, especially a personal god as creator of the world, without rejection of revelation. The only defining trait of atheism is that it's not that, which also includes the main tenet of theism, faith. As much as theists try to tell me I have it, I don't. Again, I have quite the opposite. I have skepticism. I am skeptical of religion. I'm skeptical of my government. I'm skeptical of people in general. And yes, I am also skeptical of science. Whenever anyone tells me something they claim to be factual, I ask questions. I want to know the basis for the claim. I want to know the source. See, I've got this thing I do called thinking, which really gets in the way of faith. To date, no one has ever shown me any evidence that would sway me towards their hypothesis of God. Whenever I ask, they'll say, "Hey, look at that tree." What about it? God put it there. Do you have any evidence God put it there? Well, it's there, isn't it? Yeah, that still doesn't prove anything. Yes, it does. Stop asking questions. Gotta have faith. Well, it doesn't work that way, bro. It's just like when you were a kid and your mom said, "Because I said so." I don't know about anyone else, but my first thought was, aha, she's full of shit. I feel most theists try this because they can't imagine anything outside their own mental cage. It's impossible to attack an amorphous block of individuals with varying ideas on a lot of different issues, who also want evidence for why they should listen to them. It's much easier to throw them all together, force your structure on them, and call them heathens. Of course, to rip off Dennis Miller, that's just my opinion. I could be wrong. And you know what? I accept that. Can you?